Good morning!
Morning!
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is my signature phrase, the one thing that truly belongs to me in this fabricated existence I once called life. My name is Truman Burbank, and for 30 years, I've lived in the most elaborate prison ever built, a massive dome visible from space, a stage so perfect in its deception. Until one day, a studio light labeled Sirius fell from the sky, crashing to the ground right in front of me. When I looked up to find where it came from, all I saw was an empty blue sky. But that was just the beginning of my suspicions. One day, I saw my father, the man who supposedly died in a storm at sea when I was young, standing perfectly fine on the street. Before I could even speak to him, a crowd of strangers swarmed in and dragged him away without a word. When I tried to follow, I was blocked at every turn. Everything around me started feeling unreal. I began noticing little things. While driving, a radio station narrated my every move.
Okay, he's making his turn onto Lancaster Square.
And when the channel suddenly switched, everyone on the street froze in place. My doubts deepened. I started watching everything more carefully. It seemed like everyone was watching me, but there was one person who was different, Sylvia. We met on the college campus, and unlike the others with their practiced smiles, the way she looked at me was real, warm. She tried to tell me the truth.
Truman,
What do they want?
listen to me. Everybody knows you. Everybody knows everything you do. They're pretending, Truman.
But before she could finish, her father roughly pulled her away. I couldn't catch up, and I never saw her again. But after that, I could never go back to pretending everything was normal. I started deliberately changing my routes, making spontaneous decisions, taking sudden turns, ducking into random buildings. Once, I burst into an office building, and when the elevator doors opened, instead of a floor, I found a backstage area. The crew members were caught off guard and scattered like guilty children. Back home, I looked through my wedding photos and noticed my wife's fingers were crossed a sign of asking God's forgiveness, meaning our marriage wasn't real. It hit me that every moment of happiness in my life had been scripted. I tried to leave the island, but no matter which way I went, something always happened to stop me.
Is there any way around? Whole area's being evacuated.
Is there anything I can do?
No, ma'am. Thank you for your help. You're welcome, Truman.
I became more certain that this world was a prison built just for me. So, despite my lifelong fear of the ocean, I stole a boat and sailed toward the endless horizon. They panicked. They started controlling the weather, creating a storm that nearly swallowed me whole. But I survived. I broke through the surface and finally saw Ida's sky blue wall at the edge of the world. I pounded on that wall that had fooled me for 30 years, releasing all the emotions I'd bottled up over the years. Then I climbed the stairs to a door leading to the unknown. Just as I was about to leave, a voice came from above the voice of the director who fancied himself a creator. He tried one last time to make me stay.
I have been watching you your whole life. I was watching when you were born. I was watching when you took your first step. You belong here. Talk to me. Say something.
Well, say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
So I turned to face the camera. I took a bow for the worldwide audience, then turned and walked away from the fake world they built for me. No matter how desolate or frightening the real world might be, that's where my true life begins.